What if just one man, quietly, methodically, without asking permission, without standing on a political stage, positioned himself at the very intersection of everything that shapes our future? Transportation, energy, artificial intelligence, space, and the invisible digital highways where billions of minds connect. Not through inheritance, not through politics, not through legacy power, but through something engineered, calculated, relentless, leverage. This is not merely the story of a billionaire. It is the story of a man who looked at civilization and saw outdated code. A system running on fragile architecture, slow, bureaucratic, predictable, and instead of adapting to it, he chose to rewrite it, to redesign how humanity moves, how it thinks, how it communicates, how it reaches beyond Earth. But power at this scale is never neutral. Influence this vast, bends markets, shifts governments, alters the trajectory of nations. And every shadow cast by power carries risk. We'll return to that. For now, remember the name. Elon Musk. Born in South Africa. Introverted. Intensely curious. Often isolated, while other children played outside. He read entire encyclopedias. He taught himself programming before most homes owned computers. At 12 years old, he sold a video game. But early success was not the signal. Scale was. He did not obsess over becoming wealthy. He thought about survival, long-term survival, colonizing Mars, rebuilding global energy systems, preparing for artificial intelligence. Psychologically, Musk demonstrates traits common among extreme founders: a high tolerance for uncertainty, emotional detachment from short-term failure, relentless first principles thinking. But there is another trait: impatience with limitation. He was not chasing victories, he was studying systems. During the dot-com era, he co-founded X.com. It evolved into PayPal. When PayPal was acquired for $1.5 billion, Musk earned roughly $180 million. For most entrepreneurs, that would be the destination. For Musk, it was ignition. Instead of securing comfort, he concentrated risk. Rockets, electric vehicles, maximum exposure, maximum volatility, maximum upside, and maximum risk of collapse. In 2002, he founded SpaceX. The aerospace establishment dismissed him. Private orbital rockets, unrealistic. The first launch failed. The second exploded mid-air. The third never reached orbit. By 2008, funding remained for one final attempt. Inside the company, uncertainty was heavy, payroll fragile, some quietly prepared exit plans. Then, the fourth launch succeeded. Orbit achieved. Shortly after, NASA contracts stabilized the company. That moment changed space economics. Reusable rockets reduced costs. Private enterprise entered sovereign territory. Space became commercial. Musk did not just build rockets. He cracked a monopoly. His objective was clear: a self-sustaining civilization on Mars. Not symbolism, redundancy for the species. While SpaceX fought for survival, Tesla burned capital. Electric vehicles were labeled impractical, slow, unprofitable, reckless. Musk reframed the category. Performance, luxury, software-defined mobility. Tesla was not environmental charity, it was technological superiority. At its peak, Tesla became the most valuable automaker in the world, not by production, by belief. Markets move on perception. Perception moves on narrative, and Musk shapes narrative. But belief creates volatility. The higher the valuation, the greater the scrutiny. With Neuralink, Musk moved into a more delicate frontier: the human brain, brain-computer interfaces, neural data, artificial intelligence alignment. Supporters describe medical progress, restoring movement, restoring sight, enhancing human capability. Critics warn of ethical complexity, unintended consequences, concentration of influence. But step back and observe the pattern: transportation infrastructure, energy systems, orbital logistics, artificial intelligence, and now, neural interfaces. This is vertical integration across foundational layers of civilization. Few individuals in modern history have operated at that breadth. Then came Twitter, rebranded Saido as X, a platform shaping media cycles, financial markets, political narratives. Supporters argue free speech, critics argue unprecedented concentration of digital influence. From a systems perspective, ownership of distribution is leverage. Those who shape information shape perception, and perception drives decisions at scale. So the question becomes larger than personality. Is Elon Musk a visionary engineer, a volatility-tolerant strategist, a risk maximalist, or the architect of a new technological power structure? History will decide. But observe the structure: energy grids, autonomous vehicles, orbital systems, artificial intelligence, global communication, neural interfaces. These are not random ventures. They are leverage points. Influence does not always announce itself. Sometimes it is engineered quietly. The future is not arriving randomly. It is being constructed, and Elon Musk has positioned himself at several of its control panels. The final outcome remains unwritten, but the architecture is already in motion.